Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Tristan.
I'm Julia.
I'm Jacob.
And I tap the screen for...
Oh, turn me sideways. Or upside down in some cases.
I've got summoning sickness.
Is that a thing?
I think so.
Isn't that when you can't attack on the first turn or something?
We're doing magic.
I played magic a couple times.
We're doing magic cards.
We are all planeswalkers.
Suggested by Kyle Sorensen. Thank you. Probably others as well. Yeah, the lore librarian is here.
I am.
The one and only.
Thanks for introducing me so early.
You're welcome. It is early. It sounded like that was sarcastic, but it's pretty early.
I definitely feel like the lore librarian is big into magic.
Yeah.
Magic is big into me.
A little sassy today.
So librarian's coming in hot.
You're gonna be giving us some monsters from Magic the Gathering.
Creatures to summon.
Creatures, excuse me. Monsters is Yu-Gi-Oh. Creatures, yeah. From the popular trading card game Magic the Gathering, and we're gonna try and draw them.
Yes.
Cool. It
is cool.
Let's do it.
Nathan.
Yes?
Your magic character.
It's a character. Okay.
Grandmother Sengir.
Ooh,
Grandma.
Grandmother what?
Sengir. Sengir.
Sengir.
Grandmother Sengir. Okay.
Sengir.
Sengir.
She spelled singer wrong.
I either get dogs or
I'm old.
or
I don't remember how to spell my
moms.
name.
All right.
Or dog moms.
So this is a grandmother. Is a Sengir a type of... Is it a dog? Is this a grandma dog?
It's a grandma dog.
Am I drawing grandma dog?
I don't know, man.
Whatever you want.
There's a card description, right? Like isn't there like usually a little quote or something?
What color?
Not on all of them.
What color is it?
Black. It's a black magic.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's an evil grandma.
It's an evil grandma.
I can read you. I've got a lot of lore for this one.
Okay.
The thing is with magic cards, a lot of them don't have lore because they're just cards with just illustrations. So you got to dig deep into like old books and stuff, find that stuff. But she was formerly known as Ravi. She now uses almost exclusively black magic. This is from the wiki. She is a master at casting hexes and curses upon those she scries through her magical crystal pendant and has been known to boil the flesh off of beautiful young women and drink the juices in order to keep herself alive throughout the years.
I think this is my neighbor. My across-the-street neighbor is this woman who's been like 100 my entire life somehow. And she has not looked a day older. And the last time I was over there, she put a hex on me.
What?
I told her that she looked so young, and she said, hex, at me.
She
What?
just said hex at
She
you?
just said hex at me.
Is
I don't
that's
think
the
that's how
old.
you do.
That's the oldest hex of all.
Yeah, the original one, the OG hex.
I'm drawing this lady.
Yeah, this is a good face, dude.
Thank you.
I don't know if you want some backstory.
Yeah,
on
give
her.
me some backstory for this hex mother.
So when she was a kid, rats basically invaded her town and killed, the plague rats invaded her town, killed her parents. A boy was like, hey, I want to be the Baron, help kill my dad with magic rats. She's like, cool, I'll do it. And then there was a magic rat battle between her and the Baron.
The Baron also had magic rats?
The Baron did not have magic rats.
Okay.
She's powerful as a youngster, so that's why she's helping.
Does
Are you
thought it
guys
was
ready
like a-
for
Does
a
she-
magic rat battle?
That was like a Pokemon fight, like her magic rats versus the Baron's magic rats.
I imagined it like a rap battle.
Kind of.
A rat battle.
I imagine she like developed some rat-like characteristics
Sure,
maybe
sure.
from working so closely with the rats.
So, yeah. She won the battle. The Baron was dead, but the boy became basically undead, almost like cursed as a result of the battle. Later on, she was involved in a big war. She used something called the Apocalypse Chime.
Okay.
Those two words don't go together.
It's magic, so of course they do. She didn't know exactly what the Apocalypse Chime would do. It was just kind of given to her, but so she used it. It destroyed everything on the plane, which is like one of the parts of the multiverse.
It's where the
Yeah.
planeswalkers walk.
Yes,
Yeah, they walk
exactly. And then so she hid in a magic coffin,
As they do.
Nice.
but she didn't know how to get out of the magic coffin. So she was
Dang.
in there for years and years and years and years, and she basically lost her mind. She could sense everything throughout all the years, every second, but she was helpless to get out until the Baron from her childhood freed her. Also, at this point, she still has the apocalypse chime, but she's forgotten what it does. So she looks at it sometimes and thinks, well, maybe I should ring this. Let's see what it does.
But then she doesn't.
Then she doesn't.
Okay, that's different from her crystal, her scrying crystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Come on.
She's got a chime. Is it like a wind chime?
That's up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna say yes.
I'm going to say yes, too. I like that.
What's a...
I scry with my little eye something hexable. And then she hexes you.
Okay, so let's get the chime going.
Is it just
here.
around her neck?
Yeah.
She's going to ring that accidentally for sure.
No, it's fine.
She moves very slowly.
It's like her life alert button.
But it destroys
But
the
it absolutely-
entire plane.
Oh, I've fallen. Where is it? Oh,
Oh,
no.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's
Whoopsie
like-
doodles.
It's like those Life Alert commercials. Our senior citizens should have an apocalypse chime. It's my apocalypse chime, and I want it now.
Are your grandkids not coming over for dinner as often? Threaten them by ringing the apocalypse chime.
Boil their juices and drink them.
If you can't have your youth, then no one shall have youth. Ring the apocalypse chime today.
It's my youth, and I want it now.
Quite a commercial we've got. Wow, what a mane. Is that her coat?
This is her coat. Yeah,
I see, I
she's
see.
like an old lady, so she's
Wow.
got
Got a
like a
big
big
fur coat.
big
It's a
fur
real-
Hey,
coat.
this is a good ass design you've made
This
here.
is a real rat bag.
This is a
Yeah, this is a real rat bag.
this is some Don Bluth ass
yeah,
design that I've made.
This is a witch from The Secret of Nim.
Yeah, but
You think your coat's just full of rats.
oh yeah, dude.
She just
Here,
rats.
let's get some.
Yeah.
Let's get some
How
coming
many
out.
rats she got in there? No one knows for sure.
Because that's the thing about like Magic cards. Because I remember I was a Pokemon player, and I remember seeing the Magic cards and being like, "Dang, they got a lot of stuff going on in here."
In that art.
Yeah.
I played a lot of Magic.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Did you?
Yeah, I
This is-
played a lot of Magic growing up.
This is like the most you've known about a thing.
And you
then.
haven't mentioned it until just now. We're
Yeah,
like
here's
15
the
minutes
thing.
into this episode.
Here's the thing, I've thrown all of that knowledge out the window.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's gone?
Yeah.
Did you replace it with anything or?
No,
Okay,
probably not. Probably
okay.
like Pocket Watch fixin' or something
sure.
stupid. I replaced one stupid thing with another stupid thing.
Well, at least you can actually fix pocket watches.
Yeah.
As
But now
opposed- you can't actually walk amidst the plains.
That's
Guys,
true.
should we get back into Magic?
I have all of my decks still.
Oh,
Yeah?
shit.
Yeah.
Should we start playing Magic
I
as
think
a
we should
group?
get into Magic.
Let's get into
This
Magic
is,
as
this
a group.
happens. This is the first step to destroying any group. The moment someone says we should get into Magic the Gathering, absolutely not. Are you kidding?
Come on, dude. It might be fun.
No. These days, it's like a lot of it's just like online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We can just do the online.
Let's do the
one.
online so we don't have to buy all
So
the
we don't have to
cards.
buy
You
all the
just get it out
cards.
of your system by doing that. Cards are an expensive hobby.
Sometimes I play Hearthstone for like an hour.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I remember now why I stopped playing Hearthstone.
Maybe that is what you should do with Magic the Gathering before you buy a big old starter set for everyone in the office.
What if we all got back into
But what if we
it?
all
No.
did it?
Is that stink lines or is that like power?
That's her magic power stink.
Stink power.
That's her
Yeah,
magic
stink
stink power.
wow.
And then just all the rats. All the rats you could ever want down here.
Tristan, what's the stats on this?
I can look it up.
Yeah,
I
can you
didn't
look
bring
it
up
up?
that info
Can you
because I
pull
didn't
it up,
think
please?
would
I
be,
need the stats.
I would love some stats
Let's see here.
while I draw all these rat faces.
Summon Legend to 3/3. The quote is, "Rarely have power and madness been so delightfully wed as they have in our dear grandmother."
Oh.
From the Baron.
Delightful. How nice.
Uh-huh. And it's 4 black mana to summon the Legend.
The legend.
Okay.
The lady, the legend, the Mima.
Is 3/3 good?
3/3's like
Three
middling.
goes up
is
to, like-
attack, 3 is defense.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking like Yu-Gi-Oh in my mind where everything's like in the thousands.
Yeah.
And I've
Oh.
lost track of what
Three's-
numbers mean.
3's okay. Because I think you have 20 damage when you start.
That's like your life.
Yeah.
Nathan.
I could be misremembering.
You're adding, you keep adding lines to this lady, and I know she has innumerable more lines hidden under that
Yeah.
burlap sack she is
All
wearing.
right, I'm done. All right, let me look her up. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Gosh.
I like this.
She ain't my granny.
That's some preacher style drawing
Yeah.
right there.
It's like Tales from the Crypt.
Ugh.
She does have some rat-like qualities though. She's just writing.
She's just angrily writing in a big book.
So much detailing in the background. We got some candles. We got it does look like she's in a smelly room.
The perspective on this is whack.
Yeah, it's just wild.
You were giving me flack for trying to add lines to her face. Look at how many lines she's got in her face.
She's
would
nothing
never.
but lines. If you
Yeah.
tried to draw all the lines there, we'd be here all day.
All right, Jacob.
Let's me do.
Let's you do.
Jacob,
Yeah.
your magic character, Grover.
Gruber?
Did you say Grover?
Grover?
Grover.
Did you
It's
say Grover?
Grover.
Grover.
You said Grover to me.
I said
You said-
Grover.
you said Grover to me.
This is not the licensed Sesame Street character. This is a tree folk.
Oh, is it a green?
It's a green.
Is it a green?
It's a green.
And it is the
Okay.
only one today that
Plains?
does not technically have a card. He's a requested card, but
What does that mean?
it means he does not have a card in the game, but he's a character in the lore.
Oh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I read it and I was like, Grover, A, great. B, Grover is an Ironroot tree folk who runs a tavern on Dominaria. That's like more or less the Earth-ish equivalent of the Magic Universe. Grover's tavern attracts many wanderers, most of whom are refugees of Planeswalker fights. So he's like the old barkeep, but a tree
Okay.
folk.
So in the lore of Magic, like when you have a Magic deck duel, what are you?
You're the
the
Planeswalker.
Planeswalker.
You are the Planeswalker.
Yeah.
So,
you're summoning these creatures.
You're summoning these creatures
You've been-
out of your deck.
You've been to different worlds and learned different spells.
These creatures, when they get summoned, they're just like, ah, shit, I guess we're fighting.
Oh my god. Why am I here?
Oh,
Oh, this sucks.
because this guy isn't a card, but if they made him a card, he would just show up and then be like, but I've got to get back to my bar.
Oh, I shouldn't.
I was
Why?
bartending.
I was bartending
I
because
was
I'm a
bartending
tree.
because I'm a tree. That's a little tree
Get
joke
it?
for you.
That's a little tree joke for you.
I'm very popular at my bar that I bartend. Is he a tree? Can he not leave the bar? Did he just grow behind it?
Make like a tree and leave
Here's
the
the bar.
bar.
Or is he like an ent and he can kind of walk?
Tree jokes.
Nathan is tree jokes.
I'm tree jokes.
I've got basically one more piece of vital information. For
Okay.
you. From the wiki is Ironroot treefolk are known for their great strength and toughness. They differ from most treefolk in that they reproduce via coitus rather than seeds and
Nice.
This guy fucks?
They got tree dicks.
Oh, shit, dude.
That gives new meaning to the term to have wood. Am I right? To have
Nathan,
to have wood
You're right.
because the trees fuck.
Oh, Tristan. Thank you.
Grover fucks. Grover the tree fucks.
Okay, I
That's good.
gotta make sure this tree is like fuckable then.
Yeah, can you make this tree like 10 times more fucky
Because
than he was?
if he can fuck but no one wants to fuck him, that's a tragedy.
Yeah, well, that's why he's at the bar. He's hoping to get some other Ironroot tree folk just all sapped up,
Sure.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready to sway in the breeze.
I don't know if you want any info on the said coitus. Of
Do
the
they?
treefolk.
Do you have
they
info?
have that? You know I do. That's what I'm here for, Tristan. Every time we record an episode with you, I'm like, God, I hope Tristan talks about trees fucking.
And then I hope he just has so much information to tell about it.
Those who have observed Ironroot mating habits, like who has observed this?
Clearly, enough people that it's those.
They have noted that they are truly absurd by human standards, being compared to the slow movement of molasses. It's amazing the species can survive at all given such protracted periods of mate selection, conjugation, and gestation. So they savor it.
They go slow.
They're a little
Yeah,
bit tantric.
They take it easy.
They-
Yeah, I'm gonna have him like he's got like the dark eye sockets here, but he's like
Sure.
making eyes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude.
He's for sure making eyes at whoever just came
Hell
up to the
yeah.
bar, and he's like, "Do you want to
Coitus?
engage in coitus with me for the next millennia?"
That'd be a fun theme deck for
The fuck deck?
Just all of the fuckiest creatures in Magic.
So yeah, I think we're just gonna have kind of a like.
This is a handsome tree. What if you get enough mana to summon this tree, but he was in the middle of doing some tree sex?
No, then you get in two trees.
He's
coming with you.
Yes. This is like,
yeah, 'cause it's
yeah.
like all bark there.
This is some grandmother Willow, but like.
And he has like knots where the
Oh
ears.
my god, do you think he's banged Grandmother Willow?
Absolutely, he has.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Wait, is that from Pocahontas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're telling me you never had fantasies about Grandmother Willow?
I'm telling you that.
I
yeah.
mean,
You don't mean that.
She has to have both kids and grandkids in order to be a grandmother. So.
I think she was just like grown with an old face, and then just call her grandma because she looks like an old lady.
No.
That's mean.
No, that can't be it.
That can't be it.
She was a young lady Willow at some point. She was out there on that grind.
Hitting the clubs.
They don't use Tinder for
No,
for
that's
hookups
offensive.
because
Yeah, it's very
it's very
offensive.
offensive to them. It's like that's dead. That's dead us.
What did they use?
Pine, because you pine for people.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Hey.
pretty good.
That's the cute, like, OK Cupid one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Julia, that's good.
That is good.
It took me even a second to get it.
Yeah.
Because there's so many layers
like
of
that.
meaning. That's good.
Oh, OK Cupid. Oak.
What does the K stand for?
Uh,
Kissing?
for kissing.
Okay.
Great.
You're welcome. Helping you land that one.
Thanks, Tristan.
Let's just get like a big frothy mug of ale.
So for this Grover, he's got kind of a silver fox thing. This is the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
totally.
that he's wizened?
Absolutely, he's wizened. Are you
How is
kidding
he
me?
serving the drinks?
Well, they said they're like strong, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they must have some kind of arms. I think he's just gonna have sort of like his roots
Oh, sure.
Okay.
are like
Okay.
coming up and like wrapping around here, so he can like. It takes him a long time.
Oh, so that's a root beer.
Nathan,
Oh, he's serving a beer with his
Nathan,
root.
it's
No, that's
Okay.
good.
is this how you want it to be? Is this how you wanted it to
It's
do it?
not really a Drawfee episode until everybody is disappointed with me. I think.
Root beer is much better than Oak K Cupid.
No, because the K is for kissing, as you will recall.
Yeah. Oak kissing Cupid
Oak kissing at Cupid.
is the full title there for that one.
Is it just like overgrown inside?
Yeah,
the...
I think like back behind there, he's kind of just grown out, so it's like a lot of plants and like vines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like
in
he
his
doesn't.
tavern here.
It doesn't seem like he moves.
No, he doesn't move.
So when he gets down to business, he's just like in the bar behind the counter
yeah,
and saying, "No, it's gonna be a while before you get a drink, because I'm in the middle of something."
yeah, it's gonna be a couple hundred years. I think he just like whichever route is his sex route.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That one just kind of inches out to wherever the mate is.
What's the sex route? Like, how do
That's-
you know?
Tristan, that's for him
You,
to know.
yeah, that's
How do I know that like my beer, like he's not handing me my beer with his sex route?
that's the thing.
That's the thing you
That's
don't
the
know.
thing is any
got some
route can be a
eyelashes.
sex route if you
Alright.
know how to use it.
Yep.
And a gleam in his eye, a
Oh
glimmer.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's how you know that things are things are getting real. I think this is him. This
Yep.
is
Yeah,
Grover,
Look up Grover.
right? Well, so there's no official art of this guy,
Right,
Because
right.
he doesn't exist on a card, so we can't show any unofficial art
No.
for legal reasons.
Correct.
So Nathan will throw something together.
I'll do something. As far as I'm concerned, this is the official art.
Okay.
I think it should be now.
Yeah.
yeah, this looks so great. What I'm seeing on the screen right now, I love it.
I'm just gonna put up Treebeard from Lord of the Rings.
Then just imagine him holding a beer. Put a beer in his hand.
Yeah.
Just a beer, and maybe I'll try and Photoshop a fuckier face on to him.
I think you can do that.
Thanks.
Julia, do you want to go?
I do.
Do you
I
wanna
do
do-
want to go.
Okay.
Julia, arriving to you from across the plains.
Uh-huh.
Squee.
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 Like the noise that like Hot Topic teens would make on like LiveJournal.
Yep.
Like
the first episode of
Squee.
Adventure Time was so Squee. Squee is a red creature. He is a goblin cabin boy on an interplanetary spaceship.
A goblin cabin boy? So is he like a hot cabin boy?
Whatever you want.
I like the goblins.
He is known for his foul cooking, love of eating bugs, and manner of speaking.
He doesn't sound hot anymore.
Well, he's gonna be. That's the choice I've made in my head, and that's where we're gonna go.
Maybe
Yeah.
his hotness is his redeeming quality.
We got a hot gob coming right up.
We got a hot gob, but he is very bad at cooking and eats a lot of bugs.
Squee has an interesting backstory because he during a battle, basically, or a war, he was kidnapped by some bad dudes, and he was granted immortality only so they could torture him and kill him over and over and over again.
Oh, wow.
And so he basically got out of that jam, basically killing one of his tormentors. So now he's just immortal. He's the oldest goblin that there is.
And he'll keep on being the oldest goblin.
The oldest
there is.
goblin.
But he never managed to promote beyond Cabin Boy.
He might have, but from what I can tell, he's still a goblin cabin hand.
I mean, if you're immortal and your cooking still sucks and you're still eating bugs,
Maybe that's just
like I don't think you're ever gonna get better.
You gotta watch the salt, fat, acid heat.
There's got to be some other elements in there for the planes, you know?
Oh, sure.
You know, it's more like goo, ooze,
Slime,
and cinder. I don't know. Maybe like
and ick.
Yeah.
And ick. Don't forget. Can't forget
Don't forget
about
ick.
Don't forget the ick.
Don't forget the ick.
When I played Magic, the one time I played Magic, I had a goblin deck.
Oh yeah.
I don't like a long, drawn-out fight, so it was one of those decks where either I got all my goblins out before my opponent could do anything, or I didn't, and then I got wrecked.
Yeah,
and that was
that
it.
sounds like a goblin deck
And
to
it
me.
was a nice, quick, easy. It's much less devastating to lose a quick game.
I feel like when it comes down to that though, it like starts to feel like you may as well have just flipped a coin and you would have saved even more time.
No.
Because it's like you get your goblins out and win, or you don't and you lose.
No.
So it's heads or tails.
You're
man.
saying
it's heads or tails, but you get to look at all the fun goblin art that they did.
You may as well just like pull up a slideshow of goblin pictures and flip some coins.
No.
You get the projector out.
Yeah, get the projector out, look at some
it's
goblins.
No, that's not.
Do you guys want to get back into Magic?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Every time you say it, we inch ever closer.
I'm gonna learn all
To
the
the
rules
precipice.
again.
We should get back into Magic.
I'm gonna learn what all of the cards do.
Guys, I have Magic the Gathering cards in my office desk.
Really?
And that's not a joke.
Oh, we should have just pulled some out of there.
Yeah, we sure
Yeah.
could have had the actual cards.
We could have held them in our hands.
Julia, this is a hot
That's
gob.
a handsome goblin.
I never thought I'd see a hot gob, but you've
Yeah.
proven me wrong today.
You started with the nose and eyes, and I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
gonna be a regular old Uggo. And then this chin.
Yeah, I think the haircut,
The chin and
the
haircut.
stubble,
Yeah.
the earrings really doing it for
He's
me.
got such
Right?
a powerful neck.
Powerful neck. Is he still going to have a tiny gob bod?
Oh, hell yeah.
Because gobs aren't, huge.
They're little guys.
But his neck makes it look like he's going to have a very large body.
Yeah. I remember goblins as being like, they're one of those ones where you get a bunch of little guys. Is Squee a little guy, or is Squee, since he's immortal, is he got stronger stats?
Well, I mean, I think there are a few different Squee cards.
Oh, okay.
So there's like Squee, just Squee,
Mhm.
and there's like Squee the Immortal,
Mm-hmm.
and there's let's see, I think there's a couple others as well.
That's gotta be weird if you summon Squee, if like Squee gets summoned by a planeswalker from before he's immortal, and then also immortal Squee gets summoned, and he's like, wait, is that me?
This is messed up.
Am I gonna be that?
So Squee is normally a 1/1, but then when he's immortal, he's a 2/1.
Oh, nice.
Huh?
Wow, a whole nother one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I remember about the goblins, is there's just lots of ones, but you get enough of them.
It adds up.
Sending them at the enemy.
You got to have Squee, you got to have Glomp, you got to have Huggle, and you got all the awful phrases of the early 2000s represented in goblins.
I like his billowy open shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got
to show off that chest.
that pirate vibes going.
He's got a lot of time to work out.
Yeah.
But he's on a spaceship
Yeah, it's kind of like almost like an airship, but that
goes through
that
space.
goes through like travels through planes.
Forgot
I
about
think.
the space part.
I mean, I don't think they wore spacesuits because it's like magic. It's
Yeah,
magical.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely more of a Skies of Arcadia vibe.
You get whatever magic buff lets you breathe in space, and then you're fine.
Yeah, it's all good. I just want to pick him up in my arms and give him a kiss.
Don't we all?
Do you think maybe people are gonna ship Squee and Grover together?
Oh, maybe.
Because I mean, I
bet
already am.
There could be some really good fan art of that.
No shipping for grandma.
No shipping for grandma.
She's
That's
taken by several hundred rats.
Yeah.
yeah. You can ship her with many
Get
rats,
in line.
but you can't ship her with anyone else, or
No.
else you will be banned from the channel.
Julia, this arm is far too big for a goblin.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you make a good point.
Oh, she's just gonna shrink it.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it in a little
Bring
bit.
it in.
Yeah, because
You're
if
bringing it
you
in that
put
way.
it down on the ground, it would hit the ground.
I gotta
gotta
fix
get
that.
That's a good hand, though.
It is a good hand.
That hand shape is very solid.
It looks like
Thank
he's either about to make a fist or maybe he's holding something.
Holding a rope.
Needs a little
He's
bit of a
holding a bug.
smaller hand.
He's holding one of
His-
his
many bugs
his many bugs.
that he's gonna chomp.
Oh, that's right. He's got bugs. I keep forgetting details as I go because I just keep thinking about that handsome face that I've drawn.
That's my problem. Is anytime I go to play Magic, I just want to look at all the handsome faces.
I think it's
What
a better way to play.
The numbers are the least interesting part of every card.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how strong this guy is. I was too busy looking at his good face.
I know how strong his jawline is.
Yeah.
Tell you that much.
That's a 10-10
That's a
jawline.
10-10 jawline, baby. The only thing I'm tapping is that ass.
Yay!
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad we got there.
I'm glad.
If
I'm surprised we got the fucky tree and we didn't hit that.
we were too busy doing tree puns. We
Yeah.
forgot about Magic, the actual card
The
game.
actual gathering.
Magic the Actual Gathering. I'm going to a Magic the Actual Gathering where we actually gather.
We literally gather magically.
He's a deckhand. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He's a stowaway.
He's a cabin boy.
A
He's
cabin,
a cabin
boy.
boy. And, yeah.
Okay.
He's the only cabin boy
Oh, cabin boy.
on the skyship Weatherlight.
I have need of your services, cabin boy.
Ooh.
You're just
Okay.
gonna completely cover up that foot you just drew?
Yep.
No, put it behind. That foot's really good.
Okay.
It's too bad. That foot's going away.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
Oh,
keeping that
it's
foot. I
going
love his
behind.
boot too much.
He
Okay.
has a little pointy end boot here.
Yeah. Is he like an oarsman of a skyboat?
No.
It's a useless job.
No, that's not what I'm doing at all.
Is that a big bell?
No.
Is it a big bell on a stick?
Why do you keep doing this
It's
to
a
me?
broom.
It's a broom.
It's a broom. It's a broom.
It's a broom.
I guess the broom's big because he's small.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Why are you screaming at me right now?
Okay.
This looks like if they were making a movie and they cast a very attractive actor and they were like, ah, shit, we cast him as a goblin. We got to make him ugly. So they put like one piece of prosthetic makeup right on his nose.
You mean like what they did with The Hobbit?
That's what I was gonna say. That's literally what they did with The Hobbit with Killy,
Yeah.
or was it Philly?
I don't know.
Whichever one was the hottest one. They're just like, he's just a hot man but smaller. We're not even gonna try.
Which one was that? Was it one of the dwarf?
The Hobbit. He's one of the dwarves.
And they just he was
He's
just,
just
He's
super
hot.
hot.
He's just a hot guy that they make look small. They don't even bother to put a prosthetic on him.
They're
With-
just like,
with
nah, you get to
Thorin,
keep being hot.
They're like, Thorin's a hot guy, but we put a funny nose on him. Does he have jester gloves?
I thought I would put little flags on his wrist because he's been on ships, but they do look like little jester gloves, huh?
I mean, that's fine. I like it as a
I
little
like-
touch.
I like everything about this design.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give him
Guys,
some like.
we should make trading cards. We should make trading cards.
Where leg?
I am figuring that out. If you haven't noticed, I've been stalling.
You're adding a lot of flags
I
and not a lot
am.
of
I
his
want him to
other
look
leg.
super cool, even though he's actually lame.
He's just always bumping people, like
With all
trying.
his
He's
flags.
trying to get from place to place on this crowded boat, and it's just like, don't carry the flags with you. Like, I'm immortal. Fuck off.
Okay, now
Oh.
I think you know that's not right.
Oh,
Okay.
look at that.
Okay.
Do the leg right.
Okay.
He's gonna have to be standing up on like a box or something with that other leg.
He could have a peg
Nope,
leg.
nope. Nope.
Oh, he's kind of presenting a little bit. He's kind of showing off.
Okay. I'll
Having
do
a
that.
bit of a stank leg.
Yeah, stick him on a box. All your problems are solved.
When in doubt,
Artist trick.
add a box.
Stick him on a box.
Stick him on a box.
Maybe he's caught like a bug, a big old bug.
Have you ever seen that comic? And this is gonna be a bad anecdote because I don't remember enough about it.
It's always a
Great.
good start. Keep
glad
going.
we prefaced it.
But
with
it's
that,
like
at least.
it's from a manga or something, or like a
Mhm.
web comic, but it's Japanese. It's like the artist like drew the characters in the wrong perspective, and they're like, "Oh shit, I messed up the perspective. We'll just put them on a box." And it's like them like correcting all these like artist mistakes by just like adding shit to make it work.
That
I told you
sounds-
it was a bad anecdote.
Yeah,
That would have
wha-
been really
yeah.
good if I would have known what that
I
was.
wish
I was
I
hoping
wish I
that
had a little bit more info.
I was hoping that literally any of you had ever seen what I was talking about, and then it would have been cool.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't. So
I apologize to you.
you guys never know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I want to give him something spacey.
I think you have to stop drawing and be finished.
I think. I think. Okay, he has a little bag here, and I'm.
A bag?
Julie just straight up ignored you.
This is
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, he's got his bug that he's chewing on.
Oh,
Yeah,
instead
it's
of like a
just-
piece of straw or
Yeah,
like
it's
a
sticking
just
it in
like
his
a
mouth, a little centipede.
Yeah.
You
This
put
is
you
good.
put one more ribbon on this character. It's gonna be from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, please add more bugs
All right.
to the drawing.
Jesus.
Why are they attracted to him?
You know what? I'm done. Happy? I'm done.
Yay.
Yes, I am happy.
Let's look up Squee.
Squee.
There he is.
That's our guy.
There's so
It's
many.
not as hot.
No,
I'll
not
say.
as hot.
He's just a normal goblin.
Just a
Of course he
regular
is. He's a
goblin.
1/1, now a 2/1 because he's unkillable.
He's got the earring.
There you go.
You got the earring in there.
I did.
Julia, yours is so much better
Yeah.
than this. They should have made you do it.
They should have made you do it.
I don't know why I said made you
Julia.
do it, but they should have. They should have made you do it.
They should have found some sort of compromising information on you and,
And just made you
and
do it because
forced
you would have
into
done
do
this, and then this would be on the card, and everyone would be happier.
Well, great.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to my game of Magic the Gathering Challenge
We did it.
table
Uh-huh.
time. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue.
This
I
is-
feel like I've gotten all of my Magic the Gathering willies out, so I feel like we do not need to get back into Magic the Gathering.
That's debatable.
Uh,
All right, so we're all going to go build some decks.
Nope.
This has been Drawfee. Thank you so much for watching. And check out Dropout. It is our streaming platform that has Cartoon Hell and the Ladies Book Club comic and lots of other fun stuff from the people at College Humor in Dorkley, including Fantasy High and Actually, and Cartoon Hell Presents. That's another comic. Just a lot of good stuff. It's pretty inexpensive for how much extra content you get. And you get to support Drawfee directly. It's the best way to do that. So give it a check out.
Give it a check out.
Give it a check out
There's a link.
in the description. Yeah.
click it.
If you're interested, give it a try. We'd appreciate it. We're sorry.
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 I am sorry.